Toru Honda has always been fascinated by the story of the Chinese zodiac that her beloved mother told her as a child. However, a sudden family tragedy changes her life. She is forced to live in a tent all by herself. However, what she doesn't know is that her temporary home resides on the private property of the esteemed Soma family. Stumbling upon their home one day, she encounters Shigure, an older Soma cousin, and Yuki, the prince of her school. Toru explains that she lives nearby, but the Somas eventually discover her well-kept secret of being homeless when they see her walking back to her tent one night. Things start to look up for Toru as they kindly offer her to take her in after hearing about her situation. But soon after, she is caught up in a fight between Yuki and the hot-tempered cousin Kyo. While trying to stop them, she learns that the Soma family has a well-kept secret of their own. Whenever they are hugged by a member of the opposite sex, they transform into the animal of the Chinese zodiac. Toru Honda is just one of those characters that resonated with me back in the day, and I was so happy to see her in this remake, and I think they did a fantastic job. The way she looks in this remake is somewhat better than the original. Now, granted, whether I like the original or the new one better, you'll have to wait until the end of this video. But in terms of the art style for her, I really like it. And as her as a character, she doesn't really change much from the original. She's still that sweet, nice girl. And some may say she is too nice, which is true. But she has a big heart, and I love seeing her succeed and be happy within this family that is a little crazy. Kyo Soma is really funny. I really like him a lot. He is the same red-headed stepchild of the Soma family that just gets pissed off, and I really like him. He provides a lot of laughs, and I really like the interaction between him and Yuki, and as well as him and Toru. I think they're pretty cool together. Yuki Soma is the quiet one of the family, but he's really cool. I could see why a lot of people would say, oh, he doesn't have a lot of personality, and that may be true to some degree, but I think the way he interacts with his brother really complements each other. You got the one that's really hyperactive and really angry all the time, and you got another one that's really calm and collective, and I think that's really cool. And back in the day, I was all about Yuki and Toru being together. That was my ship. This anime was animated by TMS Entertainment, and they did a really good job. I think it was even better than the original. And let's be real here, Dean did kind of age badly, but the original Fruits Basket was not their ugliest. However, this still looks better, and it looks really nice. I love the colors. I love the fluidity of the movement between the characters, and it just looks amazing. The music in the show is really good. It's got some really good music, and I think the OST complements the show very, very well. Like when it has a cutesy moment, you have a cutesy song and it sounds nice. And when the show gets dramatic, they'll have a really good dramatic song, and it just fits the show very well. However, my only complaint about the music is that I did not like the second OP at all. I was all for the original OP in this first season, and I wish they just kept that first OP because it was so much better. I really did not like the second OP, but if you do, that's fine. It's just, I thought it was complete ass. Fruits Basket 2001 was a show that means a lot to me. And when I heard that this was getting remade, I was skeptical at first. Mainly because I didn't know if they were going to keep the original dub cast, and to my surprise, they did. And I fell in love again. The dub in this show is fantastic, and it is just as good as the original. Laura Bailey as Toru Honda did not skip a beat. She is amazing as Toru Honda, and I love her performance. Fruits Basket 2019 is a fantastic show. However, personally for me, I prefer the original, mainly because of nostalgia and just how much that original show means a lot to me. But this remake is amazing. and I am so happy that TMS Entertainment did a fantastic job, and this is one of their best works in my opinion. Now, if I were to say you should watch the original first or this one, I would have to say it's up to you, honestly. If you think the original kind of looks a little ugly, watch this remake, but if you're okay with the older art style, go with the original. Either way, you're getting a fantastic show. Big thanks to Warpbait, Stuffy Play, and Nia Chan for supporting me on Patreon. You guys are awesome.